I guess at this stage you can probably move on to the sort of business side.
Yep.
And what is it that you're doing now, looking to do, and basically what the plan and the future is. I was listening to just not a TED talk earlier this morning, and um, one of the guys was talking about how sometimes as people we get to, especially organizations, they get to miss one trick about why we are doing certain things. So
Yes.
you give an example of when people get into business, they know what it is that they are offering and how they are offering it. But what gets missed in the context is why they are offering it. Because it is, once you get the reason and the why, is very clear in your mind, that's when you get to inspire people.
Definitely.
That's when you get to inspire people, because it's almost you're giving people what is the value, or how does what you're doing affect their life or improve them in a particular way, rather than just I think there's an example of Apple and the iPhone.
Yeah.
They don't just sell it as something, a phone that you can just use. It's like a lifestyle. It's like something that is actually improving your life in a particular way, rather than just being a phone. So I guess just looking at, for you, obviously, your plan and the things that you've gone through is quite inspiring in a way, because it's got the way I see it, it's got a big why, in the sense that you want to help people, how they can affect and change their life. You almost see the potential in every single person, because like you said, the part where people get to choose, it's in them. Yeah. But once they get to choose that, they have the potential to achieve.
Definitely.
Yeah. And within that, you can begin to find out what resources or things are available out there to help you. You are in the zone and the mindset and everything, and things start to happen. Sometimes the how takes care of itself. So in that context, tell us, what is it that you're doing business-wise, and what the future holds this morning?
I'm excited to do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like you were listening to the Simon Sinek TED Talk.
It is. That's
a very good one.
Yeah.
All right. So I developed, and I am still implementing a products and services funnel. Do we talk in terms of funnels?
Yeah,
we do.
Fine. Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, that's
So I've developed, and I'm implementing that, and I thought that was all that I was going to be doing, and that included an online training program as a more core offer access, level 1 core offer access for people who are perhaps internationally based. After that, my second core offer is a 2-day advanced intensive conscious change workshop. Where they come in and they work with me. Now this is small, it is very deliberately intimate. I'm not having more than 12 people on any course, and it's essentially an application process, because what I'm looking to create in those spaces, as I do with the Conscious Change Collective, is a group of positive, supportive, proactive, productive people. So people who are going to get out there and support each other and show initiative. And so what happens in those courses is they come with their challenge, and they work with me and within a mastermind context, and they leave working through the model of the 7 C's of conscious change. They leave with a strategy for their own challenge that day. And that means that too often people can go onto courses and be handed some paper, which is really, when they were on the course, that's great. I get that. That's awesome. And do they ever implement it? Do they know how that actually applies to their situation? No. So I would rather have a small group mastermind situation where people can do that, and in 2 days walk out going, this is what I need to do for me, for my situation. And I find that much more impactful. The next level is People Mastermind.
Yeah.
We have a small group, 12-month mastermind where people can come in and they have that level of accountability, they have that ongoing support. Because if there's one thing I would suggest that you and I both experience in BMA, it's a community of support.
Yes, absolutely. And that's very key actually, because it sort of drives you to that action.
Yeah.
Because it's got specific times and points in the calendar that you've got an action plan you have to achieve by a certain date. So it helps you to plan, because you know your deliverables and you don't want to go there and
that's it. The last thing you want to do. I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. And everyone else is there and they've done their part and everyone is talking about all that stuff. So that gives you that, energizes you to do something, so that, when you go there and that, in itself, you're taking action, the small steps, like you said,
that's it,
towards your goal.
That's it.
So that's really good.
And I find that's one of the really exciting things for me, getting to work with people long term. One of the things that I will offer to very few people is one-on-one coaching and mentoring later on. And the reason I do that, that it's going to be limited, is because I intend to work intensely with people to support them and move through change, and I expect a minimum 6-month commitment, because if you're on this journey, if you're going through this kind of change at the level of people that I tend to deal with, it's not something that you fix in an hour. You don't suddenly say, oh, this switch has flipped and therefore I'm just going to be able to do all of it now. No. Because even with the best will in the world, when people look to implement something different, you can stumble and you can have questions and you can fall into fear. Fear doesn't suddenly go away. Uncertainty doesn't suddenly go away. And in that check-in stage, when we're iterating, so much stuff can happen. And who do you go to at that point? So that is something that I also do. So there is a funnel. That's it. And I am looking at potentially doing retreats at the end, but that's
further down the line.
That is further down the line, and that's what I thought I was going to be doing. And then I went and talked about my life and my journey and my marketing strategy with a broader group, and someone came back and went, "Hey, partner with us. We have complementary, businesses," and I'm looking at that. And I went to catch up with some other people again, just being me, and they asked me what's happening in my life, and I told them, and I've had other people say, "Hey, would you partner with us in a podcast aspect for something totally not business related, totally not change related?" And I've gone, "Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Let's do that." It is amazing to me and humbling, the opportunities that arise once you start living your passion, having a goal and working towards it. One of my favourite sayings are goals are just dreams with deadlines, and it's so true. I'm working to my passion now. I know how I'm going ahead, and suddenly other people see what I'm doing. They get the value of what I want to do, and they can see synergies with what they're doing.
That's the key.
And people are actually coming to me with partnerships and offers to, "Hey, have you considered?" And it's so exciting because the caliber of people who are coming to me are people that I admire and I trust and I would love to work with. I'm really looking forward to the opportunities of doing that. And this is, for me, how your life can change when you make conscious choice, when you create conscious change in your life. Because you're taking a level of control back. You're saying, this is happening. But I'm not going to simply react. I'm going to consciously choose and respond.
So
much more powerful.
Wow.
and it's exciting to be in a space surrounded by people such as yourself who are positive, supportive, professional people.
Wow, that's really good. It's almost testament to, like you're saying, the fact that you almost it's almost like a mindset thing, isn't it? So you put yourself in that zone, you know where you want to be, and just let everything happen in between. You know, like those opportunities they come because when you are in that zone, in that mindset, you are then receptive of those opportunities when they come.
Totally.
Because they are so much linked to what is it that you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Then you can pick up because if you're not in that space, if you're not in that zone, if someone comes and offers you a podcast or a business opportunity, you don't know what to do with it.
No.
You know? So it's all about being in that zone and in the mindset with the things that you've chosen. So
yes,
it looks a really interesting offering that you're putting together there.
Thank you.
So you must be really excited about it, yeah?
I am very excited, and it is. You are right. It is entirely mindset. It is entirely about your attitude to the world and how you interact with it. I mean, these days, nuclear physicists and chaos theory are now supporting what spiritual healers and mystics and shaman have been saying for millennia, and that is everything is energy and intent.
Energy, absolutely.
Everything in this cosmos is energy and intent. And if that is the case, and many great minds are saying that it is, my intent is towards positive, productive change and creating global change for people. And it is awe-inspiring what can happen as a result of that. The other thing is, as you say, again with mindset, what is it Richard Branson said? Say yes and figure out how later.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm doing.
That's a great saying. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, it's really, really inspiring to see and hear. So, what else have I got here? So, how do I think everything else that we've gone through, I've got here. How do your values and the things that you believe in show up in your work and what you do?
They are absolutely integral to what I do. The part of me, and this is stuff I didn't go into earlier, in addition to all of this, I'm also, a Reiki master healer, and I've done other healing modalities and whatnot. So there is an aspect of me that is a tree-hugging hippie. And if you could see what I was wearing today, you would totally understand and believe that I am indeed a tree-hugging hippie. But that aspect of me is... Oh, pause that for a second because I've lost my train of thought. Damn it. What we took values. Values. That's it. Yes. So the tree-hugging hippie part of me, and also the person that's about energy and intent. For years, I've been doing gratitudes morning and night. And one of those is that when it comes to my business, when I talk about the successful, highly successful, highly profitable business that I have, which helps people around the world every day, is one that reflects my own values of integrity, abundance, service, empathy, equity, empowerment, education, global impact, creativity, and fun. So my core values are integrity and honesty, and that's why everything I do within a business context comes from who I am.
From who you are.
And that's why at the moment my focus is supporting strong women. More broadly, it is supporting people through change, conscious change, conscious choice. It's about showing people that it's possible to get through the other side from the most debilitating spaces. There is a way, and I can help them through it. I can walk them through it, or I can show them how I did it and give them the steps to achieve it.
I mean, who is the better person than yourself, having gone through so much, yourself.